So he spent £110 million on a player. What was it that guy said with the tash?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Now then, guys, how you doing? £110 million on a player. This is not a drill. This is actually happening. And yes, we are going to financially recover from it. We are £19 million in the red at the minute. We've still got £81 million in the transfer budget. We have had to offload some players already. We'll go through that shortly. But the player that you want to see first of all is Yassin Haddadi. Now, you may recognise the name. He played for Wolves. We did go up against him in the Europa League. But yes, £110 million. Look at him now. What a player. An elite attacker midfielder. 4.5-star current ability, potential ability. He's incredible. He's going to play behind the striker. Lamine, Murillo, Sarric are basically done now. Lopez as well. You know, I've got to try and offload a couple of them. We've had players leave, like I say, but look at the state of him. He's absolutely incredible. We'll compare him to Murillo, who I would say is probably the best player in that position. So when you look at it, you know, Hadidi is so all-rounded, and he's better in almost every area, apart from aerially, and we can sort that out, but I think that is an absolute steal. And the majority of the managers in the league also agree with us. You know, they think it's a good piece of business. It's shrewd. We have spent a lot of money, like I say, but this guy could single-handedly win us the league. Could win us the Champions League as well. Forget the league. We could win the league with whoever, but the Champions League is the next dream. He's out injured. We bought him injured. He was out for 4 weeks with a lower back stress fracture. I'm not worried about that. He's been capped 42 times for Morocco and scored 15 goals. 5'11", but like I say, his reputation's worldwide and he's an elite attacker midfielder. What a player. When you look at the stuff that he needs in that position, first touch, passing, technique, you know, 17s, 18s everywhere. Decision making, 17. Acceleration and pace, he's got bundles of it as well. You know, I can't rave enough about this guy. 22-year-old. He's got another, 8 years left in him at least. We don't normally see players out to 30-year-old. However, I think this guy could be one. He has got a dodgy release clause. That was literally the only way I could get him. But his minimum release clause is 132 million. So if someone wants to offer 132 million pound for him, fair play. Probably not going to lose him. So what have I had to do to try and balance the books? Well, first of all, I've had to sell Javier Navarro, a player that we paid 27 million for. And I sold him for £11 million. So we've made a £17 million loss on him. That's how you balance the books, you know. Absolute stonks as we do the business there. But he just didn't feature. I brought him in to play defensively, and then we completely dropped the defensive anchor. Now, it may come back to get us when we play against Man United in the Champions League. But for the time being, Navarro's gone. I needed to get his wages. I needed to get just him out of here. So yes, we sold him, like I say, £11 million, £17 million loss on him. I think that's the worst bit of business we've done through this entire series. So what? Almost 150 episodes in. I'll take that to only lose out on 17 million. Craig Lover's gone out on loan to Aberdeen. You know, that was literally just to get his 2.3k off and to develop, if I'm completely honest. He wasn't going to feature for us. He played 9 games, scored 2 goals, but he's already played a game for Aberdeen. I think the biggest loss is Martin van der Voort has gone to Porto. Now, an offer come in, and it was a decent one, £22 million, up to 25.5 with add-ons. We bought him for 7 million. Yes, he has been very good for us, don't get me wrong, but Lietz is also very good. And I think in the grand scheme of things, Lietz is a better goalkeeper. We've got Adilson, who's apparently, you know, a world-class goalkeeper as well, and he doesn't even get into the starting lineup. So that is what we've done as far as players leaving. We've also brought in Blaz Dusak, so he has joined us. Another quality Croatian, 4 caps already, 18-year-old. Now he's going to play out on that left-hand side. He's going to challenge Usami, Betrancourt and Kragul. Usami could potentially be leaving us as well. We've had a very good offer in for him, nearly £40 million. But he comes in 2.5-star, potential ability 5-star. He is a wonder kid. Obviously, that's all we bring in now. He's not the fastest. His crossing isn't great neither for somebody I'm going to play on that wide area. I did originally bring him in to play behind the striker because he was more suited to that position. However, obviously we're bringing a DD in. He's probably going to drop out onto that side now. Now, we did spend big money on him, 22.5 million. Obviously not 110 million, but yes, he has played 1 game for us as well. So Dusak has joined us as well. As far as players potentially leaving, I'll give you the quick update with where we are. Now, offers have come in for Sarric, £36 million from Club Bruges. I've accepted it. We'll wait and see what happens. Usami could be going to Tianjin in China for £37.5 million. And Lamine could be going for £28 million to Cruz Azul. I don't really know what's going to happen there. Obviously, all three of my attacking midfielders could potentially be leaving us. Lopez will stay, so I've got that bit of variety behind. But we could be seeing a lot of our better players, a lot of our more established players leaving. If Sarric and Murillo go, for me, I'd like to keep Lamine out of all of my players. You know, Lamine was one of the biggest players that we'd signed. We spent £13.5 million. He plays a lot of games. He's played 15 games and had 10 assists this season. But then Murillo, on the other hand, when we look at him, quality player, also doing bits this season. 10 starts, 7 goals isn't bad for a player behind the strikers. So yes, that's what we've done so far. It's not a drill. We spent £110 million. We've got the game against St Mirren today. And then I don't really envisage us bringing more players in, but we'll get to see some turnover on deadline day, I would imagine. So game day then, like I say, St Mirren away from home. Kilmarnock against Hibs, Motherwell against Aberdeen. Absolutely massive. We have had some games between episodes. I think it's only fair that we talk through them. So we had a 4-0 victory over Stirling in the Scottish Cup. Absolutely battered them. Van Ooyen with a hat-trick, loves a hat-trick, and then caught with a goal on 92 minutes. We had a 2-1 victory over Aberdeen. He had 3 shots on target, scored a goal. Naturally, we just could not keep the clean sheet. 19 shots, 10 on target. Darryl caught with a penalty on 3 minutes. He then missed one on 73, but Taxanowski with a goal on 74 after Fleming had made it level on 45 minutes. And then we've just had a massive 4-0 victory over Celtic. Celtic weren't even in the game in this one. Caught with another penalty on 3 minutes. Signorelli on 9. Murillo with 2 goals on 55 and 89. What a performance. But yeah, as you can see there, Celtic not even in it. 6 shots, 2 on target. So team selection-wise, then we're going to go with Lietz in goal, Lynch wide, Taxanowski, Garone and Wanquato at the back, with Dusak, Hannibal and Van Ooyen out wide. We've got Murillo playing behind Court and Signorelli for what could be Murillo's last game. So come on then, lads, show them what you can do to keep the run going. And let's go. Again, a game that we should really be winning. They're playing 5 at the back. I'm not overly worried about that. Again, we should have too much for them. I am going to encourage early doors, though, as 10 minutes have gone and we haven't had a highlight yet. They've had 1 shot on target, but we have a highlight here as Taxanowski out to Garone. Garone and Barrero have both had offers come in. For some reason, they're really undervalued. You know, I'm getting 10, 11 million pound offers in, and that is shocking if I'm completely honest. So they're not going anywhere as Hannibal picks it up. Hannibal has a crack. It's off the bar. It's got to be a goal as Signorelli is there. I reckon the first one was in anyway. It didn't stop as Signorelli made sure. What a screamer from Hannibal that was. As we'll get to see it again. We're now encouraging the team as we have gone 1-0 up. Murillo out to Hannibal. Has a crack. For me, that's in. That is in all day long. Let's have a look. That's over the line. Over the line there. That is the best view I can get. 100% goal. So 1-0 up. Great start to the game as Hannibal then with a free kick into the box. There's been a penalty. We've got another penalty. As Court's going to have the opportunity again. He must have scored more penalties than he scored goals in open play, I'm sure. Come on then, Darryl. Do us a favour. Top bins. Oh, it's a great penalty. Keeper goes the right way, but he cannot keep it out. It's his 23rd goal of the season, and we're only in January. As we see it again, keeper goes right way, cannot keep it out. 2-0 up. It's a great start, that is. As we're going into 25 minutes, Wanquato is dictating again. 6 key passes. Loving that. We had a £35 million offer coming for him. I accepted it and he rejected. That was to go to Sheffield United. Didn't fancy it in the end. He obviously prefers playing north of the border. He's had 9 key passes so far in his first half. Now into double figures. As we have a highlight then in first half stoppages. Hannibal picks it up. Goes to Wanquato. Like I say, he's basically bossed the game. Can he swing one in and get an assist? He doesn't. He goes to Dusak. Ball out to Garone. It's a bit of a dodgy one, that. But Garone to Murillo. Go out wide again. Go on. Hannibal, look at the space. Murillo, and we work our way out there. Garone, what is he doing there? My centre-back playing out on the wing. Is Garone going to square it? He does. Ball across to Dusak. There you go. This is what you want when you're watching. First goal of season for him. He's off the mark. As Garone playing as a wing-back. Love that. Ball across. Gets the assist. Dusak. Get in, lad. So 3-0 at half-time. What a first-half performance. I'm delighted. Tactically, I think we will make a change. Murillo's going to come off. Lamine's going to go on. That is it. Let's rock and roll. Kilmarnock 1-0 up against Hibs. Things you'll love to see. As we're going to go into the hour, I think it may be time to just make another change. So Doyle will come on for Van Ooyen. That's a good change to have. As we have another highlight then, Juan Cuato to Court. Hannibal has seen a lot of the ball as Lin Shuai. Another player that's had an offer coming for him, Lin Shuai. Have not really got any options out there should he go. Obviously we've got King, and that's a great ball to Doyle. And I thought he'd put it through the net. It's wide. It's a great effort. We've had 15 shots, 6 on target. We've got a clean sheet as it stands. Lietz hasn't had a lot to do. As we've got 15 minutes left, I'm probably going to see it to 80 and then make another change. And here we go then. So one more change to go. Signorelli's going to come off. Kearney's going to come on. We'll swap those two guys round. So the advance forward will now be Court. As I'm going to no pressure the team. There we go. To Kearney. Doyle. Doyle's been brought down. Play's allowed to go on. What are we doing here? Get a hold of it. Lin Shuai on the ball then. Out to Hannibal. On a yellow to Lin Shuai. Ball out wide to Doyle. That's a great ball. Go on. Ball across court. And the keeper makes a save. All of that highlight for nothing. Honestly. We'll see again. As Jury. Ball over the top. Turner. Here we go. This is where we lose the clean sheet. They'll have one shot and score. It's a great challenge from Taxanowski. Matched him all the way. Corner ball then. I've now shouted no pressure. Look at what it's done to them. They're absolutely raging. Get it clear. Lietz. All 5'10" of him comes out and claims it. You've got 3 minutes of stoppages. You know, this game was over in the first half anyway. 3-0. Quite a poor second half. Let's go. So, a great win, boys. Well done. It'd be interesting to see if Hibs managed to get a goal back. And they lose 1-0. Hibs have played 24 games, got 22 points on the board. You know, they're 5 points clear of Dundee. The 9 points clear of Queen's Park. But still, you know, anything can happen. As how the fans reacted then, Dale Watts says, just got back from the match. Can't remember many more complete performances. We were good today. So Hearts hammer St Mirren, that's the headline. Quato's on form. Of course he was. He was an absolute beast. Well played. Tyndall spotted. Who's he looking at? Murillo. Jambo smash St Mirren as win and run goes on. So that's 10 wins in a row. And now we'll get to deadline day. So here we go then. Let's take part in it. Let's see what happens. So news that Diego Murillo has submitted a transfer request. He does want to go. Obviously we'll only let him go for the right money. So we'll see what happens. We're going to say Diego wants to leave. So we'll let him. You know, we may end up with nobody leaving in his transfer window. But we'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, squad registration. Confirm selection. Hearts get 5% for Connor transfer fee. Sarik's going to Club Bruges. £36 million. He's been good for us as Sarik, but we bought him for 3.7 million, so we'll let him go. Lamine also could disappear. I don't really want him to go. Murillo, Bayern Munich have put a £39.5 million offer in for him. Right, Lamine's going to stay. We're going to cancel that one. And Murillo's going. We'll accept that. Lamine deal falls through. I didn't really want to let him go. Lamine is a good option. So Sarik leaves us. That is disappointing. They get 30%. 6.25 million has gone. That was silly. Lamine could leave. We'll see if a better offer comes in, but I don't really want him to go. Murillo's gone. Just like that. Just like that. Diego Murillo goes to Bayern Munich. That shows what a player he is. No, he's not going. Right, so Lamine then, we need to get him off the transfer list. So no transfer set. There we go. So no one should be coming in for Lamine. So we're going to have Lamine and Hadidi playing behind the strikers now. There's a blast from the past. There's Ancora. What player? Remember him? Ancora's gone to Birmingham. We sold him for 1.5 million after paying £4 million for him. Oh dear. But he's now playing for Birmingham. Bayern signed Murillo. In to get 40%. I have absolutely blown this. They get 8.5 million. Oh dear, we're all good. We've got plenty left in the budget. How are finances looking? So we're back in the black. £20 million in the overall balance. We've got 121 million. Right, so some of the players have gone then. That's good. We shouldn't see much else happening now anyway. And as I'm saying that, there's an offer coming for Juan Cuato. 17.75 million. Reject. What about this one? 15 million. Reject. Juan Cuato isn't going anywhere. Not for that kind of money anyway. So the fans are unhappy that we let Murillo goes. And I'm going to ask them to trust us. End that chat. So Leicester come back in for Juan Cuato. I'm just going to say £40 million. You interested? Rejected. £40 million. Are you interested? No. £23 million I went up to. That's not good enough. As we've got some scouting up there. Not too much though. Who's this Kambara? He's not that good, is he? £50 million. Wowzer. No chance. We're not going for that. Motherwell coming with an offer for Dougie Morrison, one of my goalkeepers. He's not even that good. Do you reckon I could get 60k for him? No. We'll just accept it. Let him go. Morrison goes there. One of my youngsters has gone off to Motherwell. That's mental that they've even paid for him. I've been asked about Diego Murillo going to Bayern. Yeah, he's going to succeed in it, let's be honest. He is a quality player. Deserves it, in fairness, but Hadidi coming in has basically done it for Murillo. And there we go then. As the deadline day passes, you know, the biggest deal of the day was naturally that deal for Hadidi coming from Wolves to Hearts. Murillo going with second and Sarrick joining Club Brugge as well. And confirmation there. So let's auto-select again. Confirm selection. And there we go then, guys. So we're done. So where are you going to join me next? After what was quite a hectic deadline day, if I'm completely honest. Having two more players going. Sarrick and Murillo left us. Look at that form, though. Absolutely incredible. As I think we'll come back for Manchester United then in that first game. So we'll do Hamilton, then we'll do Man United. I think that's the best place to come back. So yes then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Big money spent in this one. I think Hadidi's worth every single penny. So yeah, stay safe and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.